Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2023 as we continue our hard mode difficulty run with Alfa Tauri. And as you can see, we've already done qualifying for the Mexican Grand Prix here. We did finish second and third, I should say, which is a very, very good finish overall. We'll see if we can get a result here. I'm going to try to get through 4 races in this episode, so this is going to be quick and in a hurry. Lots of rushing through because we're at the end of the season, and really nothing's going to change. We could drop down to 4th. We technically could get up into 2nd. It's a bit irrelevant though, because we're really trying to go for the win next season. So we're not even close to pushing for a win this season. So we're just going to zip through this last 4, get all of our research and stuff like that done, and then really see what we can do in the next episode at the start of next season. Let's go. Let's get into this. I'm excited. I'm ready to get to next season. We've done so much research this year. And I'm really hoping that research is going to pay off in a major way. I don't think we're going to change any car parts here, so I think we're going to go with those. Let's go just make sure we are setting all that. And then let's check out our strategy. So we could go with that. We could do, actually this one's a little bit faster, and probably could push those a little bit more, come to think of it. We can go aggressive there, we can go full on hard there, we can go aggressive there. We might even be able to push you up that way to put that one a little bit more, and actually almost make that one aggressive as well. If we just went, let's do that for a second, and let me look at this for a second. Let's see, we're at minus, yeah, there we go, 134.27. What if we swapped, let's say, this first stint to a medium? Actually, let's update that one, and then let's make a copy of that. We're going to change this one to a medium. That way we can push everything all the way to the end, basically. We'll finish on the softs. Something like that. There's a 134.22. Something of that nature. And that puts us down 5 seconds faster. Okay, I think we're definitely taking the 5 seconds faster. And so we will go mediums, hards, and into a soft stint at the end. Obviously, if we're double stacking them here, we could start somebody with softs and end on mediums, but honestly, I think we'll be able to pace out the pit stops just fine. I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, something of that nature. We'll go with that. All right, let's go with that for both of them. Looks like they're pitting at the exact same time, but again, we can pace those out once we actually get down to that spot. So let's go. I think it's gonna be a good race.
We're nearly ready to get started. What will happen next? We're about to find out at the Mexico City Grand Prix. And it's lights out.
All right, Theo is obviously not got anybody in front of him right this second, so we're not going to put him on battle assist. We're going to have him just go straight up. Tsunoda can go on battle assist though at the beginning here. Let's actually watch Theo actually. All right, Theo is going to get stuck behind, so we'll go ahead and turn on his battle assist after all. In fact, he's going to drop back a lot here. He just didn't get a good start at all. Very unfortunate. In fact, he's really pushing it back. What is going on, Theo? Why are you struggling, my friend? You did... Okay. Well, we're not going to worry about this finish. Please tell me you didn't, like... You blew up your gearbox and your engine. I mean, you're not getting anything new. We are not building any parts. If we have to limp out there with red parts and orange parts, whatever we can put on there just to get to the end of the season, we are not buying new parts. I cannot believe you just completely destroyed everything. All right, well, there we go, guys. I'm going to zip ahead to the end of this race because obviously there's not much to see here. We'll be right back. All right, we had bad luck all over the place in this race. Obviously, we had the crash. It was actually Ocon's fault. He crashed into us. That's what they decided. And then Tsunoda was battling for first place. But unfortunately, right when we were pitting, we get a red flag, which means, like, we pit, like, sorry, a red flag came out, we pit, with the red flag, obviously, and we changed it to our soft tires that we were supposed to, and then we pushed as much as we could, and unfortunately, by the time we got back out for a pit of our second pit with our second set of softs, because there just wasn't enough time for one set of softs, we did get dropped back a little bit, right? And then we get a safety car, and so we couldn't advance. So we're back, but we're on really fast tires compared to everybody else, ready to charge back up and push back up into the top 5 at the least, maybe top 3, and then we get a safety car and we can't go anywhere. So just really bad luck all the way around. Just this is what it is. I mean, the fact that you have 2 red flags and a yellow flag in the same race is not normal, I would say. I mean, there's really nothing we can do about it. It happens. I mean, we just got to chalk this one up to, oh well. We did have the fastest pit stop, right? Yeah, we did. So we got some good points there. And we're not even worried about losing that, obviously. But my biggest concern is the damage to Theo's car. I mean, again, we're not building any more parts. No matter how bad our parts are, we'll run out and be last place. I don't even care. We're not building any more parts. So that's just going to be the way it is, unfortunately. So all of his stuff got destroyed. In fact, we're not even building any more aerodynamic parts if we can help it. So we're going to try and play that out as well. How are we looking on the facilities? Anything? I mean, we do have a couple things we'd like to rebuild. Probably refurbish. You're not refurbish. Probably upgrade the design center. Just because I usually like to combo design center up. I like to combo upgrades with when any things need refurbished, just so we can kind of double dip a little bit. It's gonna dip a little bit of money, but it's okay. All that looks okay, and then operations. No, cost bunch of obligation. That's fine. All right, we're doing okay. We're up to 80% of the weather forecast. I mean, I'm tempted to just keep pushing this one up, though, right? I think that's what we had decided we're just gonna do. We're just gonna max this out and see if it makes a difference on the weather in the long run. All right, let's go fix our cars, I guess. Swap out. Guess we'll do that. Swap out. We really don't have. Oh, wait. Did I do that right? We really don't have a lot of spare parts, not even counting our old stuff. I mean, if he's going to be bad anyway, we're going to put that on him. It's fine. And then same thing here. Anything we have extras of down here, we will just put one of these worst ones on. Can 4 front wings make it to the end? I don't know. We might need to build a couple things just to get to the end. You're going to go ahead and put... We're just going to make your car bad. We know your engine's going to be bad. We know everything else is going to be bad. Literally nothing we can do about it. You do have a decent engine, actually. And I was wrong. But you do not have any ERS, and we're not going to buy another one, like I said. You do have a brand new gearbox, at least. So we'll be okay on everything except the ERS. But again, that's not going to be good for us in the long run. So we'll just make it work. So I need to check and see. We might have to manufacture something just to get to the end of the season, just in general, right? You know what? I think I forgot to do some research when I got into I mean, it's only been 4 days, so it's not the end of the world, but I did forget to do some research. All right, so chassis, we have 4 total. 4 total should make it to the end. It's going to be tight. It's going to be, I mean, we have plenty of rear wings, plenty of front side pods, plenty of underfloor, and plenty of suspension. So it's really the front wing and the chassis that I'm worried about the most. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. We'll kind of figure it out as we go. How many days until our next ATR? 7 days. Did I want to wait? I mean, I don't even remember what we were working on. I mean, we've only done a couple sets of rear wing. We've done 3 of just about everything else. Another rear wing wouldn't be bad. Let's go see what we're furthest away from in the board rules and regulations section. I mean, we're covered on the chassis as far as the research, as far as the 2025 changes, right? We're not quite there on the front wing, but we are doing another research currently. Rear wing, we're covered. So that's good. Side pods, we are covered. Underfloor, we are definitely covered, but we're also doing another one in there. And the suspension, we are just a bit missing on the brake cooling, but otherwise okay. We might put hours into the suspension just to get that one, make sure that one's done. So I might just do a normal research on a, what am I trying to say? Normal research on a rear wing, and then in a couple days we'll do the research on the suspension with the hours maybe, or I could just put hours into both. How many days do we have left on some of these? 11 on the underfloor. Yeah, rear wing and suspension wouldn't be bad to put hours into. I think we wait just a couple more days to get those done, and I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's plug in some stuff here. We're going to have both drivers hitting Q3. Well, yeah, I think Theo can still make Q3. Maybe not. We'll find out. It's going to be tight. I do think one driver gets in the top 8. And then qualifying position, we're ready to plug that in. All right, well, let me go. Let's get into this, and let me go do practice and qualifying, and I'll bring you guys back for the race. Again, we're trying to zip through these pretty quickly. I know some of you guys like to watch the race action, but there's not really much to see here, right? We're just trying to complete. This one is a sprint, so we will show a little bit of the sprint, or at least the results of the sprint. Rain on the sprint, potentially, but no rain on the race day, so that's good. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back for the sprint. Theo actually qualified 10th. He was able to sneak in there and get 10th place overall. I was impressed with his ERS down. And then Sonoda, of course, getting in to 6th place. So pretty good results overall from both of them. I mean, technically, I probably could afford a better ERS for Theo here. I just don't know if there's a point. Like, I could afford it, but it's not really going to make a difference on our overall finish, standings. It'd just be more for, like, feel-good points more than anything, really. As much as I think I could, like I said, I just don't think I will. It just doesn't feel like there's a point to it because, again, we're not going to move up in the rankings. It's just really not going to matter that much. I mean, we can kind of push this a smidge. Yeah, it's definitely faster if we push that even just a little bit. So, guess we will go with that. We'll go with it. All right. Go with that for both of them. They're pushing on both. Everything else looks good. Let's go to the sprint.
24 laps.
I mean, if we get one guy in the top 8, I'd be happy, I think.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
There's actually a lot. Yep, everybody's on mediums. Interesting. All right, cool. Let's do that. Let's do that. And I'm just going to really just zip through this pretty quickly here. Not stressed about it too much at all. Alright, that's good enough there. We'll drop that back down. That's good enough there. We'll drop that back down. We'll also go down to aggressive. And let's go. We'll just finish this up. I mean, they're both in points at the moment. I doubt that they both hold on, but you never know. Well, I think Sonoda will hold on. I don't think Theo will hold on, is what I meant. Yeah, Theo's definitely dropping back. Dropping back even more. That ERS, definitely not good. I mean, just getting Theo back in the top 10 would be nice, but yeah, he's too far back. He's not going to catch top 10, I don't think. Both back on neutral, I believe. Especially with him running wide and everything. Yeah, there's just no way. Too many things against him, but that's all right. There's a little bit of rain today, but I mean, nobody else is pitting, so I don't think it's enough to matter. Oh, you actually spun. Okay, let's drop you down a little bit. We're going to get a safety car here, which I think leads us to the end.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
I'm going to go ahead and full attack, full push, full deploy, because if we come out of this, we might be able to get a little bit of a jump. But I don't think, I think it actually takes us all the way to just about all the way to the end. Now we did get maybe 1 lap here, 2 laps here. Theo just not going to get it kept back in the top 10. Is he going to get in the 11? I don't... No. That's okay. Sonoda 4. Got us some points. And that's really all we care about. We're not really trying to get much here, I guess, like I said. Man, a lot of people have new parts. No wonder they're fast.
The excitement is building.
I mean, if we were competing for, like, first place, obviously we'd be putting in actual real good parts and stuff like that. But we're just not in place for us. We didn't get a good car setup. It's just hard to get good car setups with the single practice session. If you're simming the single practice session, which I am at this late stage of the season, Again, if we were going to be going for points, like first place, something like that, I would have taken the time to actually go through the first practice session myself. But did not feel like there was a point. All right, we are going to be starting second and 8 because of all the people that have new parts. But again, since they have all new parts, they are going to be presumably faster than us. Let's go with our good old tried and true mediums, hard, soft thing. We're actually not going to be able to get a full anything here. I mean, that's about as good as it's going to get right there. Something like that. Which is faster. We could try these double mediums. I don't think we can move a medium around enough to get a full push stint. I mean, something like that is 9 seconds faster than this. Well, then what if we just went super crazy and added one more that has a stint of sauce at the end? Again, I'm not really... Sometimes, you know, we're not trying to push for, like, major points, because otherwise, like I said, I would just put on his new ERS. But what we are trying to do is still get good strategies, because good strategies still are things that we want to experiment with and make sure we can see kind of what works. That way we just kind of know. These are both apparently the exact same, so we will just stick with what we got. Yeah, something like that looks good to me. Let's go. Start.
We're not too far away from the race. And now, it's time for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
I mean, I don't mind bringing you guys for a little bit of this, along for a little bit of this. I'm just going to go speed 8 here. And we're going to zoom, zoom, zoom. Let's put you on top up. Let's put you on top up. I believe 125 is the temperature for the tires that we're looking kind of to stay south of a little bit. Oh, we can go. We're not pushing anymore, so we can go down to aggressive. Nice. So we're going to go ahead and drop. I don't normally drop the fuel this soon, but it'll give us a little more fuel for pushing later once we get new fresh tires on. I mean, if Theo got into points for this race, that would be more than I would expect. I don't think he'll be able to stay up there, but you never know. Right, we got a little bit of time to wait until the next pit stop, so we'll just zip along here. I feel like we need to do a lot of babysitting here. Just let them run their race with the strategies we give them. See what they do. Alright, Theo dropping back big time. Didn't crash. He didn't spin out or anything like that, so he's just dropping back because his ERS is just not good. Put you back on neutral, I think, at this point. Probably the same for you. It's probably just okay. Tires are looking mostly okay. I might get a little bit low here, but I think we'll be alright. Let's drop down to speed 8, just to kind of better watch this as we're approaching our first set of pits. Drivers are far enough apart, we can put them on the same lap, which we will. So we're going to bring you out for more mediums. And then you can just go ahead and full attack, full push, full deploy for this lap. Yeah, it's going to drop down a little bit more than I wanted probably, but I think it'll still be okay. 1, 2, and 3 are really, really pushing it hard. I mean, they're in a good spot. And the reason for that, again, is just they have brand new parts, and we don't. We didn't bother with brand new parts. Not, my opinion, again, not worth it this late in the season, so. Come on, quick pit stops, quick pit stops. Let's go. P5. I'm very happy with that, actually. Let's see what you got, my friend. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I mean, it happens, but yeah, that was pretty garbage. Pretty garbage. I mean, it's not going to matter for him, obviously, but still. Somebody had a crash. All right, we'll zip ahead here. Let's get until we get the tires heated up, and then we'll deploy. I don't think we're going to go for fastest lap. I don't think it's going to matter. It's not really enough to deploy anyway. Didn't really get much of a charge built back up. We'll play it out a little bit here. Get a little bit back in, but not going to get much. All right, that's all we got. That was all she wrote. And we're just going to go back down to aggressive. Yep. And that's that. Back up to full speed. Sonoda's back in, still in 8th, although I think there's quite a few people ahead of him that have not pit yet. So we do have an advantage there. Yeah, back there, so come to the pits right now. And we're ignoring Theo for the most part. We are watching Sonoda though. Sonoda has a chance to do something here. I think a fourth. I think given the people that have new parts, I think Sonoda finishing in 4th overall would actually be a pretty massive win for us. Alright, Sonoda can go back to neutral at this point. Theo's just going to have a hard time getting his stuff recharged.
There's been a crash.
More crashes, but yeah, they're not involving us, so we're okay at the moment.
There's been a crash.
Still seems like we're okay. Oh, I forgot to put you back on. That's okay. We just run the hards less. I swapped him, but I didn't swap him. Not really going to be a problem. We'll slow down here. Once he crosses the line here at 35, under 35, we'll go ahead and schedule his hard pit. And it's really not going to be a problem at all. We'll go ahead and push. We'll go ahead and full deploy. And we'll go ahead and schedule your pit. And we'll just be less aggressive on the hards. Come on, let's make it for that pit stop. There we go. That's a good make up pit stop. All right, let's. We will push for the first lap here. I'm still okay with that. Yeah, I'm still okay with that idea. We can just about push the entire time. The hards are going to be pretty close, and we might do that. Alright, so that's looking good. Let's just go ahead and speed up to speed 4, get some temperature. Yeah, got the temperature. Probably could push the hards. The fuel. You know, actually we're gonna go full lap with the fuel just going all out here. See what we can get back here. I'm gonna ignore you. I'm gonna let you. Do I let you go one more lap? No. I think we just go ahead and pitch you. You're gonna be fine on the hards. Cool. Alright, Theo moves up to 14th. Still push a little bit longer. I think you're okay. let's go ahead and top you back up here. And we'll go ahead and just bounce you back here. We'll just keep pushing the tires for now. 2.7, not great, but we can make that work. Wish this little menu would just go away on its own. When you pause the game, it doesn't go away, which is very annoying. Because what I like to do is pause him the moment he gets out of the pit stop, wait, and then change his instructions, but it just doesn't go away. Alright, let's go full deploy here, and we're just going to leave the fuel going as well, just see what he can do here for a lap. I doubt he's going to be able to get a fastest lap at any point, but you never know. Yeah, there's I got a fastest second stint. Or second section, I should say. I keep saying stint. He did get fastest lap. Well, I'm impressed. Let's go ahead and go top up. Let's go ahead and go balance. He can stay pushed on the fuel. And I think at this point we can just zip along. We'll keep an eye on Theo. We might back him off on his stuff a little bit. Oh, someone took our fastest lap away, which we kind of expected. And he's on medium, so that does make sense. It's not impossible for Theo to get into 10th, but I don't think it's going to happen. Nose up into 4th, which is, again, where we would like him to be. This would be our goal for this race, is 4th place for Sonoda, with everybody else having really fast cars. Or with new parts, I should say, specifically. Anybody else that we would expect to pit? No, but Perez is going to slow down a little bit more than we will. Let me slow down here for a second. What's, Theo okay to go to... Where's Theo? 11th? There he goes. He just went across. Let's go ahead and have him go to neutral. That's going to be fine. Oh, no. Is it... What happened? We don't know.
Let's take a closer look. Right, let's have a look as we go into turn 4.
Is it us?
You can see how
no, we're
tight
just...
it is. And the impact on the car, it's quite clear.
It was near us, but it wasn't us.
Very keen to establish the
it's unfortunate.
of the damage.
It's unfortunate for them, I guess. Do we just come out on softs? There's no rain. Do we just come out on softs? I think we do. Yeah, we do. Totally do. Obviously. That is a given based on what we see here. Now, that means everybody else is going to come out on softs, so it's very unlikely that Sonoda moves up. It's very unlikely Theo moves up. In fact, it's more likely that Theo moves down because people are so close to him.
After a pause in this race,
so I would expect Sonoda to still be 4th, but I would expect Theo to be 12th, 13th maybe, is my guess. That's all fine. That needs to be full deploy. Actually, sorry, that needs to be deploy as well. Obviously, we need to push the fuel on both of you guys. And we are pushing the tires literally until the end. So, nothing else changes. Let's go. Again, I expect Sonoda to stay 4th. I expect Theo to drop. Alright, we're just going to zip along here. I mean, Sonoda's dropping to 5th. I mean, if he ends up in 5th, that's not a huge surprise, obviously, because we are kind of neck and neck with everybody right now. All of our advantage of strategy has gone out of the window, unfortunately. Yeah, Sonoda's actually starting to drop off a lot more. I mean, he's going to be lucky to stay 5th now based on, yeah. It's the fact that, literally, that's it. The fact that everybody else got to come out on softs completely blew up our strategy. So Sonoda's just going to drop behind all the people that have new parts. And all of these people have new parts, I believe. So it's just the way it is. It's unfortunate. It's bad luck. We had a better strategy, and I think we would have held on to 4th had we not had the red card. Or red flag. But it's just so hard to get back in it when other people are just so much faster than you. And we're in a DRS train right now anyway. We'll go ahead and full deploy now. Theo probably needs to finish his lap before he full deploys. Just basically full deploy for the final lap. Alright. Well, we did the best we could. Sonoda did move up to 5th. I don't know if he'll get 4th here. No, 5th and 11th. Okay, well, one slot. Actually, Theo was higher than I expected, and Sonoda was one slot lower than I expected. So, at the end of the day, it's points. And we'll take it. And again, we would have been 4th if we had not had the red flag. Sonoda's still on pace to be 4th place driver overall, which is a really, really good finish. And we are still on pace to be 3rd place team overall, which again, a really, really good finish. We did have 1st and 3rd, so we're already untouchable. We've already won this. They might as well have, I don't know if they already have, but they should just go ahead and give us the money, right? The money is ours. Just put it in the bank account. I will give you the routing number. All right, that's all that. ATR starts today. Perfect. That is what we want to see. Let's go ahead and replace some parts. Rear wing, we should have extras, I believe. Yeah, we're on these down here, so that's okay. Same thing for suspension. I believe we were on these down here. That's fine. I mean, considering Theo's using some older parts, 11th place is pretty respectable with a broken ERS, actually. I'm kind of impressed. All right, research. We were going to research, I believe, the rear wing and the suspension, both with hours. Probably put the 1 tick of extra hours into the suspension, because it's technically the one that is not quite where we want it. All right, that all looks good. And where's my notebook of what I usually like to go for? Although, I guess we're not going to do drag reduction, DRS delta, because those are already like above 80%. Airflow sensitivity would be probably a smart one to push up. We are at 75, not quite 75, and almost 75. So I would like to get the medium speed kind of close to 75. We're good on low speed, I think, and high speed. I mean, obviously pushing that up a little bit more, just fine. That's going to get us to 75 as well. Something like that would be good. And then just airflow sensitivity, I think, would be all right. I think something like this is pretty solid. It gets us to 75 across all of these. The two things we care about with the rear wing, which is just these two, honestly, are, again, above 80%. Oh, we can actually drop those all the way down. Get a few more points, because they're still going to get ticks. And then these are going to go up even more. Now, this is... I think this is pretty solid, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. And, again, just one engineer is fine. Still got 13 mil cost cap remaining. It's pretty good. We might have been able to get an ERS, but, again, it just doesn't matter. I'd rather... At this point, even if we are under cost cap, I'd rather just save the overall financial money. We just don't need it. Don't tell that to my sponsors who were like, so you're tanking on purpose. Why, yes, we are. So this is the suspension. Again, brake cooling would be the one I really want to make sure we get pretty maxed out, because we're just losing so much on that. And then low speed and airflow front are the two that I care about the most. But this drag reduction is pretty garbage as well. We're at 75 here. I think we're okay with that. We're only at 65 here. And then we're at 67 there. So honestly, the medium speed and the high speed boosted up would not be bad. Actually, I'm going to leave those in the middle. I still would like the most of it to go to brake cooling. And then the airflow front, we're already above 70. So that's going to have to be good enough. All right, this will get us close to 70. Close to actually just above 70. That's actually really solid. Honestly, we don't even need those to be that high. Let's just drop those down. Let's just really get the brake cooling and the drag reduction figured out. And in fact, the drag reduction really I just like that to be above 70, which we will be. So never mind. Let's just focus on the brake cooling then. That'll get us above 75. Is that before or after the expertise? I actually don't know if this number down here includes this change yet. I actually don't know. I guess we'll find out. I think this is fine. It's still getting boost across the board on everything that we would want. And that looks good. 4 days on our underfloor. When's our next race? 11 days. No, I don't want to shut off OBS. Thank you very much. Thanks for asking. Weird. Okay, that looks good. Let's get this underfloor done. And we can do another research. No hours, but we can throw something else in here. So we've done 4 underfloor. I'm thinking, leaning towards like the chassis or something here. Or I could just keep really pumping up the underfloor because we know the underfloor is... What is the underfloor at right now? We're at 60, or sorry, 80. 80. It's actually technically 81.5, 80, and 80. And these are at 70. This is so good. This underfloor is solid. Chassis could get a little more engine cooling. And what about the side pods? Side pods might be okay. Again, I don't know if this number is taking into account the penalty yet or not. I just don't know. So I think we will do the chassis and just focus on some engine cooling here. Not that that's where we get the bulk of our engine cooling, but it is just the thing that we're going to lose the most of. So I think this looks pretty solid. And just keep pumping that. It's not a huge bump, obviously, with no hours, but it's every little bit's going to help. And it's just another good part. Okay, we'll plug that in, and next one will be 24 days. 7 days to Las Vegas. Board is obviously highly confident. They love us. We're the best. Yeah. Cost cap limit. We're still not going to be touching it, right? Oh, I hit the wrong one. Finance is what I want. I was like, look, where's my button? Yeah, we're still projected to have 7.7 mil, which is really good. Anything here we want to poke around on? I don't think so. No, we're still good. All right. Training schedule. I guess this is our last training schedule of the year. I think. Do we have one more in December? I don't think we have one more in December, right? December is just a free time. Let's go custom. Let's go cumulative. Let's go... what are we looking for? We're looking for the well-rested. So we are not going to be super tired here. That's good. We are going to be well-rested there. We don't care about the pit stop times anymore. So we are just going to plug in... sorry, pit stop drills. Oh, wait. I think that one was... No, that's well-rested. We're good. Pit stop drill. Come on. We're still good. Pit stop drill. Still good there. Got a lot more pit stop drills than we can for the normal stuff, right? So it's gonna be good training here. Still good. Still only tired. Is it still well rested? It is still well rested. Okay. I don't think we can fit one more in. We cannot. Okay. That's what I thought. All right. What about here? Tired. We're good. So as soon as we get well rested, we can throw in at least one. Technically two. And what about here? We are pretty tired, but we are only tired. So that's good. And then these are the last two races, right? This is it. So who cares after that, right? We can just go full on train for next season, basically. I don't know why I keep hovering. I just realized it actually shows me that the rest of it is because I've hovered over this particular day. And I've not even noticed that before. I've always just closed that out and then checked it. But I've been silly. Pretty sure this will only have one in it. Yes, it will. And then we're back to maybe two. Yes, we are. Well, we're going to get some good training in. Alright, that's all that. And let's check the cumulative. We're going to watch the pit stop mistakes. Whatever's going to give us the lowest. Like 175. Which is use tires off. It's really going to bump those up. Yeah, this looks pretty solid. Cool. I'm happy with that pit stop. I think we finally figured out the pit stop training. And now don't get me wrong. We are nowhere near where we were before the patch, but maybe that's a good thing. I mean, sub 2 second pit stops is pretty ridiculous, you know? So when we get 2.4 second pit stops, that feels pretty good. How you guys all doing? Yeah, we're getting there. I mean, a couple of these guys are almost above 90. This guy's not too far off. This guy is above 90. We're getting there with what we got. Yes, we know the ERS is in poor condition. We are accepting that as a thing. All right. I am going to say one driver gets into the top 10 because I'm going to play it safe. And we're going to say one driver gets into Q2 because I do not trust that Theo's going to continue to be able to get up there. We're going to say one driver gets in the top 8 in the race and everything else looks okay. We still need to try to get 2 drivers in the top 14. I actually was very conservative with this as well. I just wanted to get money. I didn't care you know, that we got a little bit less money than we could have, but just wanted to make sure we got some money. I'm not wrong. There are 2 races left. Okay, there are 2 races left. I'm not crazy. I mean, I am, but for other reasons. Okay, let's go. Getting a sprint. That's good. All right, let me go do practice and qualifying, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back for the race. Qualifying did not go well at all. Theo technically qualified 20th, although again, people with new parts kind of pushed him up a little bit. Tsunoda did make it to Q3, and then on his out lap, second corner, he's not even driving that fast yet, right? It's just an out lap. He crashes and ruins the front wing and the chassis. Like, what? I mean, really? So that happened. So we had to replace the front wing during the qualifying, and we had to replace the chassis just now. So we're going to have to build another chassis, looks like, for the last race, unfortunately, because we're down to 2. Well, that's not entirely true. We just need a chassis that gets us to start the race. If we're obviously not going to replace one mid-race or anything like that, so I'm not worried about it, even if it gets damaged or they crash or something like that. So we just got to get into the race, and then who cares what happens after that. Truth be told, if I could just say this driver's not going to race today because our car doesn't, we don't have enough money to fix our car, I would take that. I would take the 20th place default finish if I could just say, yeah, we're not racing today. But I'm pretty sure that is not an option. This looks like it is faster. There's something up that. I think we can go there. Maybe just about, almost, not quite. All right. Not sure why I'm really trying this hard on Theo here. Obviously not going to make that much difference in the grand scheme of things. All right, we'll go with that. If I want to change this at all, I mean, we can go for like a medium, hard, medium, and see what that does. Oh, we don't have any mediums, so never mind. I mean, medium, hard, soft would probably mean we could push a little bit better. We could push a lot better, actually. Now we can just get 3 full-blown stints here, can't we? I mean, it's going to be a little bit tight here at the end, but we just have to play it safe a little bit at some point. Yeah, that's definitely the fastest, though. Medium, hard, soft. Let's go. Sonoda has a little slightly better smoothness, I believe. So more likely that he's going to be able to make this work. But we'll make it work for Theo too. It'll all work out in the end. Okay, all that looks good. Not changing anything else. Let's go. Let's zip through this race as well.
Las Vegas is a buzz. We're all ready to go in Las Vegas. And it's lights out. And away we go.
Battle assist, full speed. Let's go. I mean, Tsunoda just getting points. That's all we care about. Theo, just be Theo. We're good there. The temperature we're worried about, 120, so we will actually calm you guys down a little bit just to preserve the tires just a smidge more. I mean, Snow's looking okay. Keep it up, buddy. Go ahead and schedule our pit. It looks pretty good. Full on attack, full on push, full on deploy. Man, this front pack of, what, 4 or 5, whatever it is miles ahead of everybody else. There must have been a crash that slowed everybody down that I just didn't realize or didn't see. Something, I don't know. That's crazy. $2.7. I mean, it's at least not a mistake. Oh, that was scary. That guy flying there at the end. 2.6 for Theo. That's not terrible. Alright, so it just needs to get some good times before all those guys in front of him pit, so I can get right back behind him again. I mean, picking up fastest lap helps a lot, although I know that's not going to hold because he's on hard tires right now. Sonoda's up to 8th. Not bad, not bad. Now, Sonoda did have to wait a bit longer coming out of pit. So I actually think, yeah, I was going to say he's still going to be behind these guys because he got held up by the line of cars swooping past him as he exited the pit stop. I mean, he's fine, but it's obviously not great. All right, we'll go ahead and go down aggressive there. Now, he's back in it at least. I mean, he's not super far behind Verstappen here. That moves up to 3rd momentarily. Not bad. Ollie's starting to drop off quite a bit now. It's alright. Again, just points for him is all we care about. We don't really need him to do much crazy magic here. Where's Theo? There's Theo right there. Alright, let's go ahead and just put you back on neutral. Man, top 2 cars are just flying away from us, aren't they? I guess I could push you up. I was not paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I mean, it does mean we stretched it a little bit longer, but not a big deal. We might stretch it one lap past optimal just so we can have a little bit more with the softs. That's optimal right there. Yeah, I think we pushed you both. We'll schedule it here coming up. Right, go ahead and schedule yours. Full deploy. Come out for your softs. There's Theo. Push, full deploy. And again, same thing. Come out on softs. Now, if these other guys are not pitting, which they probably are not, we might drop back a little bit more, but we're going to be on some really fast tires, so there's hoping that we can catch back up. All right, 2.7 for Sonoda. Actually, slow down just so I can kind of schedule his thing here properly. Not the best pit stop, but again, not a mistake, so we'll take it. Okay, let's go ahead and top you up. Should allow us to get fastest lap back, though. Theo did have a mistake here, unfortunately. Glad it was Theo, not Sonoda, I guess. Come on. All right, so let's get back in this. He's down in 5th. Can he make up some time here? I don't know. It's actually not going to be easy, but we'll see what he can do. We're going to push this entire next lap. It's going to put us over on fuel, but I really want to make sure he gets past his lap here, you know? I mean, I like the fact that Snowda's feeling good about things. There's a purple right there. Come on. That's only green in that one. He's out of... Okay, you got a purple there. He did get past his lap. That's all we needed. I mean, again, his fuel is going to be garbage now, but that's all right. Where'd Theo? Oh, Theo's way back there. Theo, because he's behind somebody, he's just going to go straight into conserve here. If Sonoda catches the leaders, he'll go to conserve. If not, we'll have to go conserve here in just a moment on, you know, a little bit sooner than that. I don't think 10 laps or 9 laps is just probably not enough time. But he's going to be pretty fast here. I just don't know if it's enough time. Is really the concern. I mean, he is absolutely shaving off seconds, several seconds with every lap, right? But again, they're just so far ahead. He needs to shave off like 3 seconds a lap, 2 seconds a lap, something like that. I guess 2 seconds a lap would probably be enough, and I don't know if he's quite there. He's close. Will he catch Ferrari? I don't think so. Safety car deployed. Well, he catches Ferrari. Interestingly enough. If the safety car leaves in time, this might be extremely good. But I don't actually think it leaves in time. I think the safety car lasts until the end. I mean, it doesn't really matter here what we do. I don't think the safety car goes away. If we have one lap, even just one lap with the safety car gone, we might be all right. But I think the safety car lasts until the end of the race here. I mean, one lap might not be enough even because, I don't know, it's hard to tell. On safety car, go away. There we go. Okay, it is going to go away. We're actually going to go away a lot earlier than I expected, which does mean we have a chance to leapfrog some stuff here. Come on, Sonoda. Go, 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 go. Sonoda is on uber fast tires compared to everybody else. Let's go. Go, 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 go. I mean, the front 2 cars are just better. Right? We just expect... He's just not going to catch him, is he? He's on faster tires, but they are just flying right now. He got 4th. Come on, can he get 3rd? I think he can get 3rd. He's not going to get 2nd, though, right? Come on, get 3rd, get 3rd, get 3rd, get 3rd, get 3rd. Oh, he's so close. 4th place is a good finish, though. That's kind of where we wanted to be. That's fine. We got a little bit lucky there with the flags. I don't think he would have caught them otherwise, but even if he hadn't caught them, 5th place was fine, given our strategy as well. So, no, that was a good finish. We're happy with that. Ferrari did gain some points on us. Ferrari gained some points. I was like, wait a minute. That's not the team that was behind us. No, Mercedes was behind us. Which we gained more points than Mercedes. But Ferrari has leapfrogged over Mercedes. But with one race left to go, they would have to finish basically 1st and 2nd. And with us finishing no points, I think, really to catch us, right? I mean, somewhere around there. We did have the 2 fast pit stops, as usual. Again, we're unstoppable there. Not bad. I'm actually pretty happy with that result. So, let's knock out the last race and get to the end of the season. And it's gonna be we're gonna be in a good place. I'm very happy with how things are going. We just got to get through to the end of the season with some parts, which I don't know if we will. Okay, looks like we have enough parts there. All right, looks like we got enough parts. Just got to get limp across to one more race with Mr. Theo here. Come on, Theo, you can do it, buddy. You can do it. What? How will you add 4 more memorabilia room events between now and the end of the year. Sure. I don't think it's going to matter between now and the end of the year. All right, let's plug in one driver top 10 is fine. One driver hits Q2. I think I'll probably will hit Q2, but not worth the risk. We'll plug in the fastest lap. I'm okay with it. Oh, did we miss this? Is there even any point in doing anything here? There's not. There's nothing we can plug in. Okay. We'll go with that. And I don't know what this email's about. Mark all as red. Let's go. Last race. Last race. Last race.
The season draws to a
I mean, if Sonoda is finishing this season in 4th place, when we stopped, we only developed, well, technically 2 parts, but we only built one type of part, right? So we only did two rounds of development. And if Sonoda is still in 4th place, I think next season's going to be amazing. I think he's going to be really, really good next season. I could be wrong. I could be way wrong, but I just have a feeling we're going to be absolutely rock solid next season. I guess technically this is the worst of the 2. I did not expect Theo to be the one that was limping along to the end here. I honestly thought it would be Sonoda. It's funny, this ERS right here that's got 0. Normally, if they're orange, I'll go ahead and put them on so they can just kind of get a practice session, and then they'll just, you know, be 0, red 0, and then I can't put them on anymore. This one's bugged out. If I put this one on, it'll let me run it every single practice session, and he'll get setup points, but he won't get any track acclimatization points. So it's really weird. It's a really weird bugged one for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll plug on this one for now and go with that. All right, I'll be back for the race itself. Let's get qualifying, or practice and qualifying done, and we'll be back for the last race of the season and get ready for next season. All right, we're here for the last race of the season. Sonoda qualified in 4th. Theo qualified in 12th, but again, there's still people creating parts here at the end, so that's why he was moved up to 10th technically. Don't expect him to finish in 10th, obviously. Not with a ERS that's at 24%, but we'll see what happens. Let's start with something like that. See what we can kind of come up with here. Yeah. I mean, that's about as good as we're going to get with this setup. All right. Well, then what if we just straight up added a new stint here? Four seconds faster. All right, we'll go for it. Okay, go with that. Let's go. Pretty quick and easy. Let's get through this last race. Zip along.
only 58 laps.
Should go quick here.
Anything could happen. It's the Abu Dhabi Grand
Oh, wait a minute. Is it raining? Or is that just...
It's lights out.
Is that like...
And away we go.
like a heat mirage type of thing? I think that's just a heat mirage, right? We're in Abu Dhabi. I was not expecting rain. Okay, we're not. There's no rain. I was just making sure. I was like, wait a minute. I'm confused by this thing I'm seeing, but that's just the heat playing tricks. It's pretty cool that they simulate that though. I don't think we're gonna be doing anything else. Let's go super fast, high speed. What temperature are we looking at on these tires? 115 actually. Just to play it safe, so we'll drop those back down just because we don't want it to get... like, I don't mind cooking the tires. I don't want to like go crazy cooking, you know? We're not trying to boil the tires. We're not trying to let them just melt off. And it is pretty hot here, so I'm expecting that this will be about as good as it gets. Really? Or is he just complaining about this? Nope, you did crash. Well, you're gonna have to deal with it, buddy. Just gonna have to deal.
Oh, we've had a crash.
Alright, that's good on that. That's good on that. Alright, you can go back to attack. Somehow, I guess his front wing damage is not that bad. Because he's still doing all right. Already to our first pit here. Not my Theo just dropped down big time. I think we're just gonna pit optimally here. That way we don't hit any of the mini cliffs along the way. I think there's cliffs at 70. I want to say 50 or is it 40? Something like that. There's a couple cliffs before you get to the 30% cliff, so we might as well be pretty conservative here. We got plenty of tire stuff for this run.
Box, Yuki, box.
It will all be good.
Copy.
Alright, Theo is going to also pit here. I don't think we change his front wing. I don't think there's any point. I don't even know if we have a front wing available. We don't, so yeah, we don't change his front wing. Let's go watch Sonoda come in for his pit. We're obviously pitting an extra time more than everybody else, so it's part of our strategy. Push crazy and pit a little bit more. That's the reason why we're okay with having a very fast pit crew. I mean, 2.8's not very fast, to be fair, but it's all right. Normally, they're better than that. Probably gonna have some fuel issues towards the end, but well, like I said, we'll always have ways to make that work for us. All right, there we go. Let's settle in here. Looking for 125 on the tires before we get scared. There we go. I was gonna say, come on, Sonoda, get past Russell. Sonoda up into fourth. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Looks like you can go to neutral. Where's Theo? Theo's in 15th, so he just... Oh, there he is. Right, you can go back to neutral as well. Sonoda flirting with third place. Sonoda up in almost a second. A blip of second. These guys pit yet? These guys have already pit, so. Or at least I think they did, unless they... No, they had to have pit, right? Unless they've just been that conservative, which would be kind of crazy. Alright, same kind of deal. We're going to go ahead and just be conservative on things because we got plenty of cushion here. Whereas Theo's down at 18th. Yep, that's fine. Medium and push and full deploy. Here comes Sonoda. Come on, guys. Let's have a good pit stop. Let's go. Come on. Good pit stop. Let's go. 2.6. I will take that. Seven for Theo. Not the worst, not the best. Alright, let's go full deploy here. We're not going to push the tires here just because I'm going to wait till we get to the softs at the very end before we worry about pushing tires, I think. Or not pushing tires, pushing fuel is what I meant to say. Going for a fastest lap. No point in doing it now. We'll be on even faster tires in a bit.
I'm not quite sure what's happened there.
Alright, let's settle in here. I think we're looking for 120 on these tires, aren't we? Yes, we are. I mean, we could probably push them a bit more, but we'll just play it safe. I mean, Sonoda's up into third. Fourth, I guess now. Was third for a moment. But he does have one more pit stop and nobody else is pitting, so pretty confident. Well, I say that as people are pitting. Nobody else ahead of us is pitting, I should say. Alright, yeah, these are all guys. Well, Ferrari still got one more pit, but yeah, these guys are still these guys are going to be sticking out until the end. Might be a little bit too late for him to really make up the ground that he needs, but we'll stick to the strategy. Honestly, you can just stay aggressive the entire rest of the way here. Not really worried about it. Okay, so this is optimal. And I think we're going to go and go for it. The sooner we do it, the sooner we can catch up again. Oh, I didn't realize your softs were not fully ready to go. Where's Theo? There's Theo. You have fresh softs though. Hopefully the fact that you don't have fresh softs is not going to mess you up. I think you're still okay. Let's just slow down a little bit here. .28. Again, not the greatest. He'll be able to chase down 6th place for sure. Don't know if he'll be able to chase down the guys in the top 5 or anything like that. We'll find out. Actually, we're going to push. We're going to full top up till we get the heat. And then probably going to keep pushing the fuel, and then we'll just have to go conserve later, but that's okay. I'd like to try and get that fastest lap if we can. Two 5. Well, we got a fastest pit stop with Theo, at least, I guess. He was already third. Alright, let's go full deploy here. Sonoda. He's getting some... He should have it, I think. Nice. Alright, definitely go back down to balance immediately. Probably need to go down to conserve, to be perfectly honest, but... Oh, did he spin out somewhere? Oh, no, it just, his thing's off. We're going to still push him until we, no, we can't, but yeah, we do have to take that into account. All right, Theo, you're going to go ahead and top up, I think. You're going to go ahead and just go down to conserve at this point. We'll get your fuel back. All right, does Sonoda have a chance to catch 5th? I don't know. He can get behind them. He can go back to conserve there while leeching some DRS off of them. Would be ideal. He's gonna... I think he's gonna catch him. I just don't know if he's gonna catch him with enough time to get his fuel back. We really need to start conserving fuel very soon. Come on, keep going, keep going. Catch him, catch him, catch him, catch him. Trippy told he might actually be able to catch him even on conserve. Alright, we gotta go down conserve now. We've probably already waited too long. It is unfortunate, but we've got to get the fuel back. He's so close, though. I'm sorry. You can go back to normal. Not that we care about Theo, but technically he can. As soon as he hits 0... Yeah, I was going to say, as soon as he hits 0 red, I think we can go to that. There'll be 2 laps to go here. I mean, he's going to catch up with them. I don't think he's going to catch up with them with enough time to do anything about it. Final lap, we'll just go full deploy and see what he can do. Alright, full deploy. We're not going to push fuel, obviously. That would be crazy. Well, let's watch him. Come on, Sonoda. Can you pass anybody? I don't think he can. I think they're just a little too packed together. If they weren't... Oh, he did get it 5th? He got 5th? That's it. Okay, well, he caught up with him, though. I mean, he is, like, microseconds away from 3rd, which is not bad. Again, we're not expecting... We stopped development 20 races ago, basically. I mean, we stopped development so long ago.
That was a brilliant performance from the Alfa Tauri driver.
And we were still able to push it all the way to the end here and still get points and stuff. That's pretty solid. I think we're going to be ridiculous. Oh, he didn't... Wait a minute. I'm confused here. Did he not get it at the end? I thought he got 4th at the end. Oh no, he got 5th. He was chasing down 4th. That's what it was. Okay. I was confused for a moment. All right, did we end up in 3rd? We did end up in 3rd. I mean, Ferrari did close the gap a lot, but we definitely solid 3rd. Now, Red Bull just ran away with this for sure. But pretty solid 3rd. Obviously, we got the DHL. Not even worried about that at all. A little bit of a long episode, apologies, but we did sneak in 4 races, and I did show you a little bit more of the races than I maybe originally intended to, but I thought you guys might at least like to see a little bit of it. Got a lot of money. Got 80 mil in the bank. And really good finish overall. Car development's unlocked starting today. Yeah. So there we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll finish up the off-season stuff. Get everything ready for the first race of next season. I'm really, really hoping that we kick off next season with a bang and really look like we are an amazing car compared to everybody else. We will find out. I don't know. This research has been so aggressive and also very targeted as well, right? But was it enough? Did it make a difference? We'll find out next time. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.